Hey y'all, one more time, y'all. This your boy Rod Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Oh yeah, man. Today is still the same. Well, actually, it's April 24th, 2023, Monday. I'm here in Columbus, Ohio, but this message is for my people back home in Shreveport. Guess what, y'all? Y'all gotta in this recent situation where you had an officer involved shooting up there on Mansfield Road and over there by Valley View. Do y'all realize those two guys who was sitting in that car recording it did y'all one of the biggest favors that y'all could ever have done? Cause this time, unlike with Anthony Childs, unlike with Tommy McLaughlin, unlike with Alonzo Bagley, you have a definitive alternative camera view of what happened. Unlike in Alonzo Bagley case, they can't say the officer's camera malfunctioned at the moment that he shot. Now, we have a definitive video. So that means right now, y'all, the Shreveport Police Department automatically knows that there's another camera angle out there. They need to have that video from those officers' camera revealed within the next 2-3 days. I mean, why would they hold it? They can't alter this video here. I mean, they can't alter, I put it like this, they can't alter none of their body cam footage right now because we have another angle, a definitive view of what happened. It was only by God's grace that those two young men, and I'm going to call them brothers heroes, those two young men who was recording when them police officers murdered that boy, because I'm going to just call it what it is, what I saw. When them police officers murdered that boy, they were not expecting those two young men to have another camera angle. Y'all go look at the last video I did, and the video is circling around on Facebook. Guess what? They gonna try to take the video down off Facebook, but they can't. They take it off Facebook, I got it. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put it on Instagram. I got it. Ain't nothing they can do about this one, y'all. They can't tell you the same thing they told you with Alonzo Bagley, that the officer who shot Alonzo Bagley, his camera magically malfunctioned at the moment he shot. No, sir. To those two brothers who recorded that murder, because that's what that was, y'all, to me. I don't see no other way. Nothing would happen, Rob. Sad to say, it's a sister. No, David Willis. David Willis, my brother. Only way something don't happen is you Negroes don't make the shit happen, bruh. You guys, guess what? In this video, unlike any other video that you had, Brother Willis, you got an alternative view. You got an alternative video that shows what happened outside of the motherfucking police video. You got two brothers who happen to be at the right place at the right time. I'm not a religious guy, but I do believe that God put people in specific places on this earth at specific times for a specific reason. It was no coincidence that them two brothers recorded that whole murder. So guess what now? Unlike all the previous murders of citizens by the police, your police can't lie to you. So they really need to have their version from the officer's body cam. They need to have that shit out tomorrow. No later than Tuesday. Because we already got a video where we the citizens saw what happened. We saw what happened. We saw him wrestling. We saw him get up and shoot. We saw this. Now, what are the police going to come back and try to show us? Because we know for a fact in the Alonzo Bagley case, think about this, in the Alonzo Bagley case, the officer, you had two officers in that case. Both of them had on body cameras. Why is it that the officer who just 2 months ago shot and killed Alonzo Bagley, how did his camera magically malfunction at the moment he fired? Even your state police tell us that there was a 7-second delay because his camera went off. He cut his camera back on, and there was a 7-second delay. In the case of Alonzo Bagley, we never saw the shot. We heard the shot, But they told us it was a 7-second delay. In this case here, God was so good that them two brothers who were sitting there recording this gave us the full picture, pretty much what happened. So if those police body cameras does not coincide with what them two brothers showed us, that means they altered the footage. There's no way they can get out of this one, y'all. If they get out of this one, I'm going to be real. I hate to say it, it's because niggas in Shreveport let them get away with it. Plain and simple. They cannot hide this one. And no matter how many times they try to take that motherfucking video off Facebook, guess what? I got a copy of it. I'll put that bitch right back up there for the people to see. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put that motherfucker. I'll put it on the Pope's Facebook page. But the bigger picture, as a group of people, unless we fight, kill back, what's the answer? We can't depend on the system to investigate. No, yes you can. We are the system, Brother Willis. No, what you do is shut the city down. Just like, think about this, Brother David. Niggas in Shreveport will not get out there and fight for themselves, but let them white folks on the news show them a nigga getting shot in Baltimore by the police. Niggas be ready to tear Shreveport up for some shit that happened way up here on the East Coast. Now, what you got to do is what them people in Baltimore or these other big cities do. Go and shut that motherfucking city down. Shut Shreveport down right now. First and foremost, y'all got to demand a citizen review board. You all got to go statewide and demand that they take away that qualified immunity. There's a lot of things y'all can do, but the most important thing you cannot do is let them get away with this motherfucking murder. When you have an alternative, in this case, Brother David, in the other case, I say you right. But in this case, you got an alternative video that the police can't alter. You got an alternative video that shows what happened. So no matter what them pilgrims do, no matter what they do, they cannot hide the fact that there's another video that showed us this man getting murdered. Now, whatever fuck their video show in the Shreveport Police Department, if it don't show the same thing that these two brothers captured, we know they lying. So that means every other murder of a citizen in Shreveport should be under question. You see what I'm saying? That's the way it's going to have to go, Brother David Willis. I'm up here in Columbus, man, but I'm willing to help y'all do whatever I need to do. We had to show them that we are ready to stand. Exactly, Miss Robinson. Until niggas show them, oh no, guess what? If niggas in Shreveport have never had the opportunity to be so bold, now is the opportunity because, again, let me show you the significance. You have an alternative video. The police cannot fucking lie to you like they did just 2 months ago when they murdered Alonzo Bagley. When that boy, y'all remember over in Villanova, when that boy jumped over when Brother Bagley jumped over the balcony, and guess what? Again, in that case there, I told y'all, the longer they hold the video, the longer the police hold the video, they're going to alter it. They altered it, everything, because even when you go back and look at Alonzo Bagley's murder by the police, the officer who fired the shot, video camera magically stopped working for 1 second, and that was the second that he shot Alonzo Bagley. In this case, they can't get away with that shit, y'all, because I got it. I'm so grateful for them two brothers. Y'all need to find them two brothers, man, and give them $200 a piece. Because them brothers did y'all the greatest favor, did us. I ain't gonna say y'all, us here. Shit, I'm still from Shreveport, even though I'm up in Ohio. But they did us the greatest favor because they gave us a video that the police cannot fucking alter, and they got the answer for this shit here. Listen, everybody on this planet that's watching this video, go look at the last video or go look at any video where them two boys recorded and send that shit to CNN. Send that shit to Fox News. Well, we know Fox ain't gonna do shit, but send it to MSNBC. Everybody in the sound of my voice can go back and look at my page, copy the link, and send that video to all your major news outlets, which will put so much pressure on the city of Shreveport that every last officer that was there is gonna be on paid leave. Well, they already on paid leave. Fuck that. We don't even want them to get paid. We don't even want them on paid leave. At what point if you all go to work today and did something right now, you go to your job tomorrow in a couple of hours and you did some foul ass shit, how many of y'all gonna get a paid leave? These motherfuckers around here killing people and getting paid leave. Paid leave. That means you niggas that wake up in the morning, they gotta go to work paying for these police officers who just murdered that boy to be on leave until they go to trial. But they can't lie to y'all this time. They can't lie to us this time. They can't alter no video. Paid leave is a joke. They cannot alter this video because no matter what they do to the body cam video, we got two brothers who are heroes. I mean, I got this shit look like a mayonnaise sandwich on the side of my lip. But anyway, we got two brothers who are heroes. Y'all need to be holding them brothers up as champions, but at the same time, y'all need to be protecting them because you think them police don't know who it was that recorded the video that we needed to see? Fuck they officer body cams. Fuck that. We know that they can manipulate that. What he going to do? Do nothing. What he going to do? Nothing. Us, we got to change the narrative. We are, Ms. Robinson, the narrative is really in our favor. Because guess what? No matter what those police officers' body cams show, no matter how they try to alter it, we have a video that shows the shots being fired. We have a video that shows that this young man was laying in a ditch. We have two brothers who are heroes, and Shreveport need to be keep their name silent. Y'all protect them because you know them people finna come after them two boys who was there recording this shit while it happened. That was the greatest gift God has ever gave us outside of his son Jesus. Literally. Because now we have a video that, if nothing else, the Shreveport Police Department's body cam, their car cameras, all that shit got to line up with what we saw them two boys record, them two young men. I ain't gonna call them boys, but them two young men. If the police body cam and car cameras and footage don't add up with what we saw those two young men record, it's been altered. Because we saw what the fuck we saw. We saw what we saw. We saw this man on the ground being dumped on by police officers who were standing over him. So guess what? Who gives a fuck what their cameras show? It better line up with what we already seen. And keep in mind, y'all, they're going to be trying to take it down, but every time they take it down, I'm going to put it back up until they block me and put me in Facebook jail. As if I really give a fuck about Facebook jail when them officers need to be in prison. You going to put me in Facebook jail for putting something out there that really need to be out there, but the officers who did the shit on the video that you put me in Facebook jail gonna walk away scot-free? Stood over him, Brother David Willis. Got up off. Now what they gonna probably say, he had a weapon. Well, then your body camera footage should show us the weapon. Because I'm gonna be real, the way they got up off for him, I'm gonna be real, it could have looked like that maybe they gonna say weapon. But we know how the police are trained. They gonna keep telling you stop resisting, stop resisting. Even though they choking the fuck out you, they gonna tell you to stop resisting. This is a way that they can continue their aggression. We know all the tactics, but we know one thing. Those two young men, whoever those two young men were, Shreveport, y'all need to look at them as champions. Y'all need to protect them. But most importantly, every time they try to take that video down, y'all need to share it. Because those two young men got the most important video in America right now because they just recorded a murder of a citizen by the Shreveport Police Department. And if the Shreveport Police Department camera footage does not show what we just saw or what y'all can see at the Shreveport Police, if it's any way different than what we saw those two young men record, and y'all let them get away with it, I'm not going to let them get away with it. And guess what? I'm almost 1,000 miles away from Shreveport. I'm finna hold their ass. I'm finna hold their ass to the fire. I'm finna hold them to the fire because, again, do y'all realize this is the second kill the Shreveport Police Department got in less than 2 months? In less than 2 months, you done had two citizens to be murdered. I mean, to be killed by the police, allegedly murdered. How many people around there got the shit whooped out of them by them crooked ass cops down there? Do y'all realize just last year you had 8 police officers to get acquitted for beating the shit out of them 2 boys, about 2 years ago? Do y'all realize the police expecting y'all and hoping for y'all to stay dumb, ignorant, docile ass Negroes? They're hoping that they can continue to show you somebody getting killed way the fuck up in Idaho by the police, and you Negroes championing that shit instead of standing up and fighting the police who killing you in Shreveport. This is what they hoping. Because guess what? This is what's been happening. This is the second murder of a citizen this year by the Shreveport Police Department. It is what it is.